hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and let's dive into some analysis here. So right now, Bitcoin still very choppy. We actually almost hit my short area here between 84,000 to 84,900. Unfortunately, we ended much earlier and we didn't hit it, and then we pulled back. So could we be setting ourselves up for a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a move up for kind of a bigger flat, right, where the C leg extends much higher than we think, stop out a lot of shorts that got in a little bit later. We'll see, right? When we take a look at market cipher, we have a new monthly candle, and oh boy, it is not looking good. We have a 19 and a -5 on the dual band strength index. The trend is definitely shifting towards the downside on the larger time frames, and you can even take a look at the quarterly chart, right? When we take a look at the quarterly chart, the 3-month time frame, look at that major slowdown, right, in terms of the momentum. Now you're at 5 and a 4 on the dual band strength index, so things are definitely shifting for the worst, unfortunately. The weekly time frame, I think we talked about this yesterday, not looking strong either, looking pretty weak at the moment. 4-day time frame. I saw someone keeps leaving a comment in the channel asking me for the 5-day time frame and something else for the live stream. I will switch it out for you guys. Just be patient with me. 3-day, 2-day, also looking pretty grim. The 3-day time frame will confirm in 2 days and 3 hours, or sorry, 2 days and 23 hours. And we are right now printing a red dot and a 14 and a -3. So not looking good there either. Daily time frame, still a red money flow. We're kind of getting a bit of a neutral candle at the moment, not too much signals there for like a short or a long or anything like that. The 12-hour is printing a green dot, however. Now we're printing a green dot. We'll have to see if it can muster a small little rally here. Again, we're not looking for much, but like I said, if it wants to do a big move higher here, a big blow off top in terms of a wave 2 with a flat scenario and an ABC pattern, then in that case it would probably be related to some news in the market, maybe some Trump related tariff news, right, where the investors get really excited and it's risk on and people go crazy, right? In that case, we would be looking to load up on some more short positions. We will be looking for a big short between these areas, right, if we are going to rally higher. Until we really break out of this downsloping trend line, you want to be looking for shorts because it can easily get rejected here. And again, like I said last time, right, we were looking for this wave 2 to come to an end with peak RSI and no divergence. And that's exactly what we got. We got 3 swings up with actually multiple 3 swings up inside of themselves, and you ended perfectly right at the peak at 88,000. And actually there was a lot of liquidity at 88,000. There was more at 95 and 92,000, but again, there's no guarantee that we were going to go there. And if we were going to go there, we would have to have an explosive move higher to finish this, either with, again, no divergence, or you create divergence and now you have an impulse off the lows and you can call the low in. But the way that this ended, it doesn't look like it. So we're looking for some more chop. It's very choppy here, not easy to trade. Once we get clear impulses, you'll know. Once you get that first leg down and that 3 of 3 moment, you'll know it when you're in it, because it's gap down and panic selling all the way down, right? And it does the same thing on the way up. When it's a 3 of 3 moment towards the upside, it's impulsive, it's panic buying, it's euphoria, it's all the good news is coming out all at once. So this would just be the inverse of that, right? Markets go up and down. This would be the down cycle. Mass panic, Bitcoin's dead, all this nonsense will come out. And usually that's the best time to buy. The 1-hour time frame. So we got good curvature here on the money flow coming back up to that 0 line. RSI bands are coming up. Momentum is also trying to shift back up towards the upside. 30-minute time frame, let's take a look. Okay, we got money flow coming back up. It's still in the red, right? And again, remember, if you guys watch Crypto Faces video, we're mostly in the red. On the downtrend, we're mostly in the red. We can be a little bit into the green, but mostly in the red. And again, once we get into that green, when we get mostly into the green, or a little bit into the green, that's when we're going to be looking for shorts. And again, those rallies can be very violent, and they can go up real quick. It can catch you off guard. So that's why I said be ready, right? If you guys are inside the Discord, be ready. If you guys see my trade setup, you take it. And if you're too scared and then it plays out and you get upset because you didn't take it, then that's it. And there's no risk-free trade in this market. There's always risks associated with the trades. There's no guarantee that it's always going to play out without any failure. There's always risk. Right now, I believe we just opened a new candle. We're printing a green dot. We have some pretty strong dual band strength index numbers. Look at that. Good setup. On some other charts here. So on the 7-hour time frame, we tagged the 7-hour RSI band, or basically to the tick, and now it looks like it wants to pump higher, grab some liquidity up here. You got some green crosses. 4-hour time frame, you got some big buy signals here from Smart Money, so it's looking good. And I think you saw on the 30-minute, or even what time frame was that? What did I just see there? 2-hour. Well, the 2-hour has some big whale manipulation, whale buying signals. So again, they're accumulating at the lows here. You can see how it forms at the highs. They're selling. So here I'm guessing that they're buying at 81,400. We're actually gonna experience a pretty nice pump here. I think that's what I'm guessing. And again, I'm talking about the short term. A lot of people don't understand. As I see in the comments, they're talking about short and long and short. Again, we trade, I do trade analysis. I don't just tell you it's going to go up for months from here. Right now, there's only going to go up. Again, there's lots of people that do that on YouTube. That's not what I do. Right? Sure, there's plenty of people that tell you that. Again, it feels good. It makes you feel good that someone's going to tell you it's going to go up forever. And you know what? In the end, it's wrong. And then you lose real money when you follow people like that. So yeah, right now looks like we're getting ready for a possible move up in the short term. Again, there's no guarantees, but let's see how it plays out. So far, my calls have been more right than wrong. And again, it's not the gloat or anything, but it's just it goes to show like my track record, right, on my trading and all that stuff. And I believe we're wrapping up the Q1 this year, so I'm going to post my Q1 update on the portfolio. I believe we're up pretty nice, like 40% on the year. So again, we're off to a great start. And I got to do my Q4 of 2024. I completely forgot to post that. So I guess I'll update that and I'll post it as well at the same time. Maybe alongside I'll show you guys the new website that I created. I guess I didn't showcase that either. So yeah, that's it for now. Bitcoin still very choppy. We're looking to see where this wave 2 is going to finish. Again, we want no divergence inside of this wave 2 because we're going to be inside of the C leg. Again, C leg on the larger time frames, you want no divergence. On the smaller time frames, we're going to be looking for bearish divergence because we want a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We want a 5-wave move up inside of this C leg. Some people are also asking me, is it possible that it's ended here and it's going to be a more complex correction? It's very possible that it does something like this, right? Maybe like I don't know, maybe it does something crazy, right? And it does that, and it's 3 swings all over the place nonstop. But it seems unlikely that it's going to do that. I think this if anything, the C leg would just extend higher, right? That's my best guess. For the upcoming scenario. And I don't think that this short area would hold true anymore. I would just kind of look at the liquidity levels that are left here, right? These order blocks, maybe on the larger time frames too, right? Between 84,800 to 85,600. And if it wants to grab all this one up here, all these order blocks, it wants to come up here, then sure, we'll let it ride up there. But for now, just sit on our hands, wait to see how this is going to play out. Okay? All right, peace.